Let's talk about Google Ads keyword targeting. This is something that can trip you up if you're new to Google Ads, and if you get it wrong, it can cost a lot of money. So it's pretty important to get your keywords right. It's basically going to determine if you get the right traffic, seeing your ads and your offer and everything, which will ultimately determine how well your ads perform on Google for the most part, especially if you're running search campaigns, right? There's definitely other types of ad campaigns on the platform, but looking at this example here, this is Phoenix Closets. This is a campaign selling custom closets, or there's a company that will like help remodel your closet with organizers and make it all nice and fancy so you can store all your stuff in there and easily access it, right? So there are different ways to go about targeting these keywords. And Google Ads keyword targeting is based in part on what they call match types, which really just control which search terms trigger your ads, as it's stating right here. There's actually this whole breakdown about keyword match types that is quite helpful. So this is for the term furniture store. There's exact match, phrase match, and broad match. If you're targeting the keyword furniture store using exact match, which is where you put brackets around the keyword, just like we're seeing right here. So you can see it says exact match, has brackets around it. If we are targeting a keyword with exact match, like furniture store, then our ads could show up when somebody searches for furniture store, home furnishing shop, but it's going to be stuff that's very, very similar to the keyword that we put in. If we want to broaden things out a little bit, we can use what's called phrase match. And that's where we put parentheses around the keyword, and that broadens the targeting a bit. So if the keyword is furniture store, then our ads could show up for cheap furniture stores, which is kind of like a variation of furniture store. Living room furniture deals, which is kind of like people searching for places where they can go get a deal on furniture at that time. Best store, what store is the best place to find a bedroom dresser? Just another way for looking for a furniture store. So these are, varied and quite different. However, they have the same intent behind them. So that's kind of what phrase match is used for. And then broad match is just sort of like a Hail Mary, if you want to think of it like that. And you don't have to put any sort of adjustment around the keyword or anything. So like this one's broad match up here. We can see it's just the keyword with nothing around it. And so now it's set to broad match. And at broad match, it gets really broad. So if we're for advertising for this keyword furniture store, our ads can show up when somebody searches for home decor or cream colored leather sectional, right? And this last keyword is not going to help us at all if we don't sell cream colored leather sectionals. So that's what I'm talking about. Like if you just start, and most people do this because they don't realize that this is even a thing. They just come in and they set up their keywords like this. They just type their keywords into Google, not realizing that they just set up all broad match keywords. And now all of a sudden their ads are showing when people are searching for all sorts of irrelevant terms that are kind of somewhat related, but don't really have anything to do with the original keyword that you put in. So broad match anymore these days is now more for AI. It's kind of like a tool for you to broaden things out with AI. And so if you've been using exact match, phrase match, you've got a lot of conversion data in your account, and you're using advanced bid strategies like target cost per acquisition or target return on ad spend, you can switch your keywords to broad match, which will allow Google Ads to expand your keyword targeting so long as it still gets you similar results to what you were getting from these other keyword match types. That's kind of what it's designed for now. So we tend to stay away from this until we get way down the road and we're just utilizing all of the search terms and the traffic that we can from these first two. We've got things really going well. We got a lot of conversion data. Then we start getting into this more advanced match type. That's if you have an agency like mine and you know how to do this stuff. You've been doing it forever. But for the average person, they just come in and they just put a keyword in here, not really understanding that it was set up as a broad match keyword. If you do that, you're going to get a bunch of irrelevant clicks. Let me show you kind of how that breaks down. So right now we've selected our campaign and we are in the audience keywords and content under search keywords. This is our keywords here, right? But if we go over to Insights and Reports and we go to Search Terms, which I already have pulled up in another page here, it now is going to show us the actual terms that people clicked on our ads from, as well as the actual keyword that led to that click from that term. So that's a little bit confusing, but that is to say that your keywords will allow your ads to show up for various search terms, which are over here on this side, that are not, they're not the same as the keyword. So this example, IKEA custom closets. So this is actually using this is an old thing. It's called broad match modifier. Google recommends that you update to phrase match now, but we kind of left this in just to be able to show people, because some people still have this in their accounts. And some of this data we can't necessarily change, but this is kind of just an account that we use to show people how this stuff works. Anyways, for this term, if somebody's advertising this broad match keyword custom closets, just imagine that this is a broad match keyword because it actually is. It can allow your ads to show up when somebody's searching for IKEA custom closets. Now, if we're a company and we go into people's homes and fix up their closets and rebuild them, we're not really interested in people who are looking for IKEA custom closet stuff, because they're just going to go to IKEA and buy some cheap stuff and throw it in their closet. They're not going to pay us thousands of dollars to come remodel their closet, right? We want somebody who's looking to like customize their closet, like this first keyword, custom closets Phoenix. And you'll notice that's off of this exact match keyword. We knew that that would be a good keyword, so we put that as exact match. It started getting clicks and a conversion already. It looks like we're good to go. Whereas on this broad match keyword, it's showing up for one of our competitors, California Closets Phoenix. If somebody's searching for this competitor, they might just be like, hey, nobody showed up for my appointment. What's going on? Now, we're answering the phone for support tickets for this other company. Not a great situation to be in. And so that's the crux of Google Ads keyword targeting, is when you just throw a broad match keyword in there, you're not necessarily targeting just that keyword. You're targeting that keyword in a whole bunch of variations, especially if it's broad match. Like, it can start to get into, some of your competitors, products, other competitors, all sorts of like DIY custom closet stuff. Like, if we're a company that's doing it for people and they want to do it themselves, not really a great fit. All of these keywords were fired off of broad match, right? Whereas this one that's exact match got us exactly what we were looking for. And that's why I always recommend starting with exact match keywords and then slowly broadening out as you go. So I hope you did find this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about in terms of Google Ads keyword targeting or anything of that nature, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies and different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here, and really just see that this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.